breaking news. DOS fears the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland as they renew attack and lies against the Biafran Prime Minister. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 27th of May 2025, and I have very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, the DOS criminals have found their voice once again as they can feel and smell the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Biafran Prime Minister. They all know that his release is actually on the horizon. That is the reason why they are running helter-skelter, because they know that once Mazi Simon Ekpa is free, therefore the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom Nigeria will never ever do anything to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They know. That is the reason why I keep on telling all Biafrans from all walks of life, no matter what you think, no matter how you feel, if you want an unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you want Biafra in truth and in every honesty, you must pray fervently. I said pray fervently for the unconditional and immediate release of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Don't allow his release to tarry. Don't allow his stay in the custody to tarry. I'm telling you, I am telling you because I know the reason why I'm talking like this. You may not like the way I sound, you may not like the way I speak, you may not like it, but this is the gospel truth. I know the reason why I am sounding like this. Pray fervently. So, without wasting your time, let us delve into the matter. As you can see on your screen, I will be reading from Daily Post Nigeria, one of the Zoo media platforms. And according to their title, they said, May 30 trial, Britain can't criminalize us. Biafra struggle through Simon Ekpa, IPOB. This very statement is coming from not just IPOB, but DOS criminal elements. Now pay attention. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on Tuesday said the British government and her foreign conspirators, remember that word, cannot criminalize it using self-acclaimed Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Pay attention, my people. IPOB insisted that the legitimacy of Biafra's self-determination movement cannot be sabotaged by the British government and its foreign collaborators. Emma Powerless, the spokesman of IPOB, was reacting to the decision of the Finland government to fix May 30th for Simon Ekpa's terrorism trial. Powerless noted that the date was a mockery of the pens and an attempt to distort history and cause distraction from the ongoing prosecution of his leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why are you troubled? This very question is very, very important. I am asking the criminal DOS, why are you troubled? Even though Mazi Simon Ekpa will be appearing in court on the 30th of May, why are you troubled? This is going to happen in Finland. Why are you troubled? By the time you get this question, by the time they answer this very question properly, not this thing they said here, because they said Powerful noted that the date was a mockery of the pens. How can somebody who is being tried or who will be appearing in court in Finland be a mockery of the pen? That means he is so relevant even to you, the so-called Powerless and the entire criminal gang of DOS. That means the man is so powerful and so influential that it has to be a mockery to your history, according to them. So why are you living in denial? Why are you living in denial? So these are the questions that they have to come and answer us. Why are you disturbed about him appearing in court on the 30th? First of all, if you say he is nobody, why are you pained? Why are you disturbed? A statement by Powerless reads, IPOB, under the command and leadership of our indomitable leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our indomitable leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wishes to alert the world to the latest desperate and dishonorable attempt by the British establishment, working hand in glove with their Janjaweed puppet in the Nigerian state, to criminalize and sabotage the legitimate Biafra self-determination movement. Let us continue. We condemn in the strongest terms the decision of the Finnish authorities, undoubtedly influenced by the British Foreign Office, to schedule the trial of Simon Ekpa on May 30th, a sacred day for Biafrans when we honor the memory of our 5 million martyrs murdered during the genocidal war against our people. This one is shocking. Somebody who will be tried all the way in Finland. You are hiding somewhere in Ghana. You are not even here. You are hiding in Ghana, writing trash, disturbing our peace. But that is not the problem. We are coming to the main point here. Why this is a direct attack and fear of Mazi Simon Ekpa's imminent release. Pay attention. This provocative timing is not a coincidence. It is a carefully calculated insult designed to mock our pain, distort our history, and distract from the continued illegal detention and persecution of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. First of all, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, does not have any court case or court appearance on the 30th of May. Our leader's court appearance is tomorrow, 28th of May 2025, and the 29th of May 2025. So when they are talking about mocking our history, mocking our pen, mocking the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or whatever, what does it have to do with Mazi Simon Ekpa appearing in court on the 30th of May? What does it have to do with it? It has absolutely nothing to do with it. But even though it has, it is another thing to ginger us to remember our fallen heroes, to sit at home in protest that our second leader, Mazi Simon Ekpa, will be appearing in court on the 30th of May. Are you paying attention? Now let's continue. Let it be made unequivocally clear, Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. Are we dragging IPOB? Every Biafran is an IPOB. We don't even have to be a member. Every Biafran is an IPOB. So long as the meaning is the indigenous people of Biafra, that means every person is an indigenous person of Biafra. I am an IPOB. Do I have to be a member before I become an IPOB when I know the meaning? What are we even talking about? Now, they keep on saying this every day, every time. They are singing the same song since 2021 till today. This is the 5th year. You are still singing the same song like parrot. At least Kaimalo. No Madokonobo. Now, he has been publicly disowned by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Look at them. Look at the kind of lies they are dishing out in the public. He has been publicly disowned by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself. Can you get us any clip of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disowning Mazi Simon Ekpa? The day you sent one of your criminals, Benjamin Madubugu, to the court to go and mention the name of Mazi Simon Ekpa, don't you see what happened to him? Did you not watch that video to see what happened to one of your criminals? Since then till today, has he ever appeared in the court again? No. Answer me now, or you want me to bring the video for you? Have you seen him in that court again since that day till today, since last year till today? Have you ever seen Benjamin? Have you seen him in the court again till today? And you are here lying. On your go and us, hey, so Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disowned Mazi Simon Ekpa. I didn't know. You see? During his court appearance in Finland, Ekpa described himself as a content creator. Mad people everywhere. First and foremost, Mazi Simon Ekpa has never ever appeared in court for Biafra matters. Never ever, for one single second, he has never appeared in court. Ever since he was arrested, he's been in the custody, waiting trial. In fact, they just charged him recently, which I read the news. just a couple of weeks ago, if not days. He has never appeared in court. How can you appear in court when you have not been charged? They arrested him, kept him in the custody, and it is normal, according to the people who live in Finland that I spoke to. They told me that when you have such serious case, they require 6 months for investigation. If such an allegation is leveled against you, they will keep you in the custody without bail for 6 months, which they are going to use to investigate the allegation, investigate you, your activities, before they will be able to, take you to court. So according to those that I spoke, they say it's normal in Finland. It's their law. So Simon Ekpa does not even have to go to court in order for them to keep him in the custody for 6 months. No. It's their way of doing things, especially in a case of this magnitude. Okay? So the people who raised that matter, that comment of content creator, are the same people who raised that same comment against Nnamdi Kanu in 2021 that Nnamdi Kanu said he's a content creator. Have you forgotten? We know, and you are the ones who carry the news. You carry the news. With Nigerian media, that you people were mocking Nnamdi Kanu that he said he's a content creator, while Nnamdi Kanu has never ever said anything like that. And today you are saying the same thing against Simon Ekpa, that he's a content creator. You see your lives. Not a freedom fighter according to them, not a representative of IPOB, and certainly not a defender of the Biafra cause. Oh, not a defender of Biafra cause. You are the one saying it. But thank God that Biafran people all over the world who gave him the mandate to defend them and fight for their liberation in the absence of Nnamdi Kanu, or even join hands with Nnamdi Kanu and other genuine Biafrans to fight for the liberation of our land, have given him the mandate and are aware that certainly he is a defender of Biafran cause. Okay? Now, any attempt by foreign or Nigerian media to link his actions to IPOB is fraudulent, lazy, and malicious. And he continued, "We know who is behind this drama. It is the same British establishment that supervised the slaughter of 5 million Biafrans and the abduction and extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu in violation of international law. It is the same British government that remains definitely silent on the daily atrocities committed by Fulani terrorists across Nigeria. If Britain invested even a fraction of the energy it uses to fight IPOB into stopping Fulani terrorism, Nigeria would not be a slaughterhouse today." Okay, now, the worst part is that in the Fanedelo letter, do not listen to them. And Simon Ekpa knows this. That's why the whole Biafrans are following him, because he understands how freedom is being fought. Now, pay attention. Britain's obsession with IPOB and the Biafra cause is not only hypocritical, it is dangerous. It embodies genocidal actors in Nigeria, fuels instability, and makes a peaceful resolution to Nigeria's deep-rooted crisis ever more difficult. Instead of addressing the root causes of disintegration, did I hear that clearly? Let me take it again. Wow. Listen, my people. Instead of addressing the root causes of disintegration, I will come back here. Now listen. Mass poverty, systemic injustice, and ethnic domination. Britain and her Finnish surrogates want to put the blame on IPOB, the only peaceful and disciplined mass movement in the whole of West Africa. I did not see any time Finland put blame on IPOB. Finland has always said their case is with Simon Ekpa, who is the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, fighting to liberate southeastern part of Nigeria, known as Biafra land. Even the statement of the prosecutor, the chief prosecutor himself, which I have read several times, they made it very clear. They did not even use that word, faction of IPOB, because they don't know anything about IPOB. They don't care about what is IPOB. Their case is Simon Ekpa, which they made it very, very clear to the whole world. They have nothing to do with IPOB. So all this nonsense they are talking here doesn't make sense. Now, look here. Here. they said, instead of them, Britain, addressing the root causes of disintegration. Are you feeling something? Are you feeling something? Instead of them addressing the root causes of disintegration, meaning that if the zoo comes out tomorrow and say, okay, fine, we are now going to give you opportunity to rule Nigeria, IPOB will no longer talk about Biafra. If they say tomorrow, okay, we want now to give you region now, southeast region, to manage your, your resources and rule yourself under one Nigeria and pay tithe to the center, IPOB, they will never ever speak about Biafra again. Even now, they are not even talking about Biafra. The only time they speak about Biafra is when the matter of Mazi Simon Ekpa arises. Just as the same thing they are doing now. When was the last time they issued press statement? Now, we remind the world that IPOB is not a terrorist organization. We do not engage in armed struggle. We are guided by international law and the right to self-determination as enshrined in the African Charter and the United Nations Charter. Even that same African Charter told us about self-determination and liberation. Any attempt to associate us with the actions of an individual who has no link with our movement is a political fraud and will be resisted. As we prepare to mark Biafra Heroes Day on the 30th of May 2025, we urge all Biafrans and lovers of freedom around the world to remain focused. The enemies of our struggle are trying to provoke us. They want to rewrite our story. They will fail. Biafra is a divine project. No force on earth can stop it. Umuokoko. This same story is exactly what they are doing now. Same stories everywhere. I'm telling you, same story. They're trying to rewrite our hands by what? By fixing Mazi Simon Ekpa's court appearance on the May 30th has suddenly become rewriting. So because they have nothing to talk about. Me, I don't want to talk too much, but I want you to go home with this. Mazi Simon Ekpa has never for one day been publicly or secretly disowned by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are you paying attention? It has never ever happened before. Never ever happened. Because it is only Mazi Simon Ekpa, the person that Nigeria government is afraid of doing any harm against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Only Mazi Simon Ekpa. Are you paying attention? Only Mazi Simon Ekpa. Because he is the only man who can stand and do something. For now. I don't know about tomorrow, but for now, it's only Mazi Simon Ekpa. That's why every Biafra must take it very, very seriously to make sure that you pray, you pray fervently for the unconditional and immediate release of Mazi Simon Ekpa, because he's coming out soon. That's why these people are running up and down. Now they know. Since Nigeria government made it publicly that they are not able, they can no longer be able to, extradite or mount pressure on Finland to extradite Mazi Simon Ekpa to Nigeria, these people have never remained the same. Since then till today, everywhere in Abagaragara, because all their plan was to extradite Mazi Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. Okay? They were the same place they were Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in order to silence all of us, but they have failed. Thank you, my people. To salo numozia and make it go viral.
Thanks for tuning in to Smart Okason TV show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to keep the intellect flowing.